If you disagree with me, it's fine. Leave it in the comments below. Let's talk about it. I'm just saying we all get so egotistical. Oh, I'm not doing an UberX ride. It's like, but that's the ride that most people pick. Whether you're rich or you're poor. Majority of people just look at what's the cheapest. Click, okay, let's go. Oh, I got a driver here. He's coming to pick me up. Okay. So I feel like you're missing out if you don't do UberX. And that's why I always say cherry pick, cherry pick a little bit. But like, damn. Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Nick, and I am the local South Florida Uber driver. I'm local just because you never really know where I'm gonna be in the next couple days, months, years. But I primarily work the South Florida market. And in today's video, man, I'm gonna cover a controversial subject. It's kind of controversial to those of us that ride the upper platforms compared to those of us that don't ride the upper platforms. So yeah. But before I do, man, y'all know we always got to get the preliminaries out of the way. If you like that I am a real driver, I'm really in the parking lot. As you can see, there's really cars driving around me and stuff. Hit the like button for me. Just do it. Just hit the like button. I appreciate it. And if you're new here, if you're new to my channel, I make content like this, man. I'm a real driver. I come real and raw. And if you want to see more of my catalog, oh yeah, I got a catalog now. And as of right now, I am doing a daily vlog series, kind of sort of quote thing. If you like that, man, hit the subscribe button, man, so you never miss when I post. And lastly, I am a certified life insurance agent. I am licensed by like 10 other states. Certified that I can actually help you. Certified because I have a ton of clients. And certified because I know what I'm talking about. But yeah, listen, man, it start with $50 a month. No big deal. Just make sure you have it and get it from somebody that actually knows what they're talking about. So hit the link in the description if you want to talk to me. Schedule a call. We'll talk about it. We'll see where we can go. That type of thing. Hit the link in the description. So now that we done covered the preliminaries, I know. But yeah, today, man, I want to talk about, I'm getting this a lot. And I know, so here's what it is. Everybody that kind of goes to the upper platforms, when I say upper platforms, I mean Uber Comfort, I mean Comfort Electric, I'm talking about Premier SUV, Black if you have it in your market, Black SUV, Premier, yeah, I already said Premier SUV. Trying to think of some other platforms, but just anything but UberX and X shared, obviously. And a lot of people feel this way that get the chance to go to the other platforms. So obviously, let's back up. Obviously, I drive a Tesla. The reason why I drive a Tesla is because it gives me the chance to do all other platforms, obviously, except for XL and SUV. But I have the ability to do other platforms. So I can take a Comfort ride. I can do a Premier ride. And the beautiful thing, if you don't know, if you're just an X driver, if you're just on a basic platform, if you just have a normal car, a Honda Accord, a Toyota Camry, a Civic, a Elantra, you just got a normal car, then you're probably just on a normal tier, which is UberX and LYFT Basic. Now, there's nothing wrong with that. That's what we all start off as, because when we first come into the rideshare game, that's generally what you have. You just have a normal car. You don't, you're not spending a ton of money on your car to start doing this. You're just trying to pay some bills. You're just doing it part-time. You're just kind of getting your feet wet. And then as you go through this and as you start to get a hang of it and you start to go through things, picking up people, you may choose to upgrade your car and get a better car so you have more platforms. which is exactly what I did in the sense of why I rent this Tesla, because I get those other platforms. But the problem that I see a lot is that we forget where we came from. And I just want to be the driver to say, man, X ain't so bad. So many people, if you listen to people talk about UberX, you would think like it is the worst thing in life. Like, you do UberX, you are dirt poor. You do UberX, you are the scum of the earth. It's not like that. Or you pick up UberX passengers and they're the scum of the earth. They're the worst people ever. You know, they're the cheapest people. They're, you know, all of these things. It's a lot of bad connotation with UberX. And as a person that has done a lot of UberX over these last couple of years, obviously I have a Tesla now, and when it's busy, I don't pick up my UberX numbers kind of shrink, you know, compared to what I do with the other platforms. I pick up more comfort than anything when it's in a busy season. I obviously get a lot of premieres when it's in the busy season. But just overall, I've taken a lot of X over these last couple of years. And, you know, I have to kind of push back a little bit. Yes, you do get a lot of foolishness with UberX but you, and I want to make sure that I'm very clear, okay? The majority of people that order Uber don't know about platforms. The majority of people that order Uber literally just look on their phone. I need to go to Publix, or I need to go to this destination, 123 Main Street. They put it in the little search bar, and Uber pops up a price, and they usually look at the list, and they say, oh, this one is cheapest, and they just click select, choose their form of payment, and oh, now it's finding me a driver. Hey, you coming to pick me up. That's usually what happens. A lot of people don't know about the platforms. You know, I'm just telling you, I'm being honest with you as a driver, obviously, but also as a person that has ordered Uber. You know, I've ordered Uber rides. I order Lyft rides. 90% of the people that I pick up as a driver don't know about a comfort ride. They don't know about Premier. Or they don't see the value in picking. Why would they take a Premier ride when it's, you know, what's the point of getting a Premier ride when you can get there for like $30, $40 cheaper with the UberX ride? You get what I'm saying? That's the mindset. So I guess what I'm saying, just to wrap it up, because I feel like I've been rambling a little bit, is that there is nothing. We all started off on UberX. It is our stomping grounds. It is what we're used to. But I just hope that I hope that you don't get too prideful, too egotistical to think that there's nothing in UberX, especially if UberX is what got you to the place to where you got a SUV, you got, you know, you're taking black SUV, black Premier. I said black Premier. You're taking Premier SUV rides. You know, you're getting, you know, whatever you're getting in your market. It started off with X, is what I'm saying, X and XL. But X is for cars and XL is for SUVs. Majority of us that have gone on to those other platforms started off with X. And it's like, if that's what you started off with, yeah, you're going to deal with some foolishness. But don't get it twisted. Don't act like you don't get foolishness with the upper platforms, the other platforms. And I got to stop calling them upper platforms, because you still get a ton of foolishness. Like, I got a lady that's trying to deactivate me now because I canceled her ride because she had an attitude when she was getting in the car. I don't put up with it. I was like, deuces. So now she's trying to deactivate me. But that was a comfort ride. You know, she came walking up to the car. Hey, you were supposed to do this, and you were supposed to do that, and you were supposed to do this. I'm like, ma'am, I've been sitting out here for 5 minutes. Like, what you talking about? So, again, that was a comfort ride in a nice area. All of the things that we look for as drivers, gated community, you know, she damn near called the security guards on me. She called the police force on me. Like, if it wasn't for me having a damn dash cam and, you know, obviously knowing my market and being smart, that could have been a bad day for me. And this happens a lot, you know. And these are the better platforms that you guys like. So I'm just saying, look, you can get foolishness on any platform. It's basically the whole point of what I'm saying. Don't forget about UberX. UberX isn't as bad as you guys make it seem like. And there are some good rides on UberX. It's just UberX is the majority of what people pick. So there is a large variety of rides. UberX is basically like a box of chocolate. You don't know what you're going to get. And that's just what it comes down to. So, all right, I've been rambling a little bit. So with that being said, I'm going to end this video here.